And welcome to Talk Time with the Robinsons.
Okay,
Good God.
you threw that at me.
Jesus.
You threw it at me. I'm sorry.
Hi, guys. So today we are having a discussion between husband and wife, and we are sharing our opinions. And it's just an opinion. It's just what we think. So there that is. Now, what was the topic?
First, I'm going to tell them where I got it from.
Oh.
Basically, TD Jakes, he have a show, and it was just basically talking about marriage.
Right.
And it was basically just talking about, when is it time for a woman to talk marriage to a man, and what they was saying it and how they was saying it, I thought that, maybe they should get more in depth with it.
True.
But they only got a certain amount of time that they have to really talk about the subject on different things. I believe the main subject wasn't about that, just somebody brought it up. And so me and her was just discussing about it. She had her opinion.
Right.
I had my opinion.
Right.
But we feel like we can share this with you guys and see what you think.
Right.
You can write down your opinion, what you think about it. We all family, we all friends. Everybody learning from each other.
Hey, Miss Robinson.
So go ahead.
Okay, so
you should go first though.
When is it time for a woman to talk marriage to a man? Now, one thing about it, men have to understand, and women, some women, we kind of grow up with this stigma or thought process that's the ending result as far as a relationship, obviously, is a marriage. We had our Barbies and different things that had Ken dolls and whatnot, and we just imagined this whole fairy tale wedding. Cinderella, Little Mermaid, you get the deal. So at the end, happily ever after would be marriage. That's the main thing. I think as far as with a woman is concerned, when is the time, the right time? I honestly, I would think that it just depends on your life and where you are at in life. It could be your age. A lot of people, if you're single for a long time, if you're like in your 60s or 70s, you're not going to wait like 10 years and be like, okay, now this is it. I think at that particular time you have already kind of laid your foundation in your life, and you're just like, okay, well, let's figure this out now. It's time to not play any games. So, right. I mean, I don't know. I don't think that there's a particular time. I think when you're younger, I would say when you are in, I don't know, your teens and things like that, like it's easy for me to be like, oh, well, right now is not a good time to get married and things like that, because I'm married to the person I've been with since high school. Right. But can I say when we were in high school that I thought this is the person that I would marry?
Yes.
I mean, at first, no. You're young. I thought that each and every person that I would be with or was with, that would be the person. You don't go into a relationship thinking I'm just going to be this person's boyfriend or girlfriend for the rest of my life. Like, that doesn't work.
Just tell it like it is.
You
knew I was the one as soon as you first laid eyes on me. That's him. That's the one. Thank you, Lord Jesus.
He's sick.
Nah.
Anyways, I guess. No, I mean, okay. Well, I can't really necessarily say. I mean, because we've been together since high school. Since what? 10th grade? No, 11th grade or something.
No.
At the end of
12.
12th grade?
Well, for me, it was 12.
And for me, it was the 11th.
Okay. All right.
Anyway, so I mean, I can't necessarily. It's easy for me to say you have to wait till the person's financially ready. Both of you are financially ready. You've lived your life. You've explored what you explored, and it's time for you to move on with your life. It's easy for me to say that because I'm in my 30s and I'm with the person I've been with for almost 20 years. So I can't necessarily tell a younger person wait, because we were together when we were young. We were together. Yeah. I was 16.
No,
you were 17, and I was 16.
Yes,
because my mom tripped out. Like, he's an adult. I was like, Mom, he's like a year older than me. What are you talking about?
She didn't like me.
What are you talking about?
She didn't like me. It's okay. I love her.
He was 16. He was 17. I was 16, and we were like what, 2 months shy from being like, come on.
Yeah.
It was just a madness. But anyway, I don't know. When is it for the right time for a woman to talk about marriage? I think wait at least a year, me personally, and then start talking about, or it could even be, funny enough, I would say it could even be like a first date thing, like, just to break the ice, like, okay, so are you thinking about being married to someone? Like, just get it out the way. Do you want to have kids? Do you want to get married? Do you want to make a life for yourself? Do you want to be on crack all your life? Like, what do you want to do? Let me know so that way I can establish my life with this person. Like, I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Let me know. Like, let me know if you got 15 baby mamas and I'm going to be the 16th. Let me know. Don't let me just find out that out of nowhere you're like America's Most Wanted and you didn't let me know like you killed 15 people. Like, relax. I don't know. I just feel like it should be an icebreaker. I don't think that it should be something like, I want to marry you and you're it.
Yeah.
I feel like it should be this, I expect this, I want to be married. Right. And I want to let you know that in the future, this is what I expect. Right. Are you down? Right. What do you say, Mr. Robinson?
All right. I'm up next. Tag team.
Oh!
Now.
Hey.
All right, now I'm here. Watch out. Here I come. Nah, but
get him off.
From a man's perspective,
Good
and
God.
For me being a man for the years that I've been a man.
Yes, Lord.
And
glory.
Well, I was a man all my life.
No, you were young.
Even from a teen, I was a man. They just didn't understand it yet, but I'm a man. But anyway,
Get him off. Go ahead, baby.
But yeah, from a man's perspective, me knowing how men think and how they, not just how they think, but
you could go for yourself, right? You can't speak for everybody.
I'm not speaking. I'm not just gonna speak for myself because my life is a lot different from a lot of men. But I've been around different men. We have had conversations, and I've seen different women deal with different type of men, or how things just turned out. Mm-hmm. But people have their own intentions, Some men have different intentions. Some men, they just want to smash. I'm just gonna say it the way it is. If that's too much for you, maybe you should not be listening to what I'm saying.
The booty.
But sometimes the man just want to smash. Sometimes they be looking and they want to get married. They be interested. They looking for somebody to marry. You have some that's out there. It's rare, but you have some that's out there. Mm-hmm. And then you got some, they don't know what they want. They see a pretty girl and they just like, I want to be with that person. I like her shape. I like her everything.
Boy, you better tell it.
I'm just going to say it the way it is, I like her shape. I like her everything. I like how she get down. I just want to see where this going to go next. Mm-hmm. They're not thinking about marriage. I want to see where this going to go next. Mm-hmm. All right. And so, but because I know this, with some men, you just got to tell them. You have to tell them straight up. You just got to be straight up. You know what I'm saying? I say you don't know, because you don't know who is who, and you don't know what's their intention?
They may not know their own intention though. Do you think that it could change? Like at first, I don't want to marry anybody. Oh, my heart is broken. I'm good. I've seen it before. No thanks. And then later on in the future, you could be like, well, you know.
Some men know their intentions. They know what they going in there for. They know what they trying to do. If they trying to smash, that's what they trying to do. They not gonna tell you that. Some of them,
that's a wrong move too.
Some of them straight up about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? And you know, you might be straight up with yourself. That probably might be something you want to do.
Some women just want to smash. Okay, some women, we don't want to be looked at like, you know, because it's a double standard.
Right.
When a woman just like straight up, look, I just want to smash, nigga. Like, it's been a long time. I'm just saying, like, it's a dry spell, and I just want to smash. Hey. You know, and so, you know, if you say that.
I didn't say that.
I did. If I'm okay, if you say that, you're looked at like a whore of Babylon, and you know, and like everybody's just running through because I want to just be honest. Like, look, check this out. You was looking tasty over there at the snack bar, wow. And I just want to know if I could smash a mash. Wow. Like, here's my number. You know,
you're live,
and I'm very much live. Here's my like. I'm just being honest. Yeah. I'm just being honest. I would think that, you know, if I was single and it's been a dry spell, man. And, you know, I'm walking in the mall or whatever, and I'm like, okay, that person looks kind of established, like, you know, he don't look like a scrub, look like at least he wash, you know, and so let me, you know, see what they about.
Okay. Can I finish?
No, I'm just being honest. Okay. You know?
But
I don't know. Sorry,
the thing about it is, to get back to what I was saying.
Rude.
All right.
Rude.
Yeah. Oh man, that was a lot.
Sorry.
That was a lot.
I'm gonna be quiet.
I'm trying to talk and get my thoughts straight after that one. But to go back to what I was saying.
Come on now.
Yeah, you have to understand.
Somebody say you look high.
Me?
He's not high. Trust me.
I'm straight.
None of us are. Who's that? Robert Anderson.
I ain't high, bro.
Dumbass. Knock it off.
I'm clear-minded, man, right
now. Go ahead. Hey, Natalie. What's going on, girl?
Hey,
Lakeisha, how you doing? Okay.
What's up, girl?
Okay, we done.
See you at work. But yeah, no. But to go back to what I was saying, all right.
Yes, we're married. We've been married for 5 years since 2012.
Yeah.
Go ahead, continue. Sorry.
Thank you, Lord. Nah, but yeah, you know, some men, they just want to smash, and they got their own intentions on what they want to do. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And so you have to be straight up to them. Mm-hmm. You have to tell them what you want. Like, I'm not saying like first date, oh, I want to get married. Nah, don't do that, because then he gonna be like, hold on, bro, we ain't even did nothing. We ain't got nowhere.
You make a good point.
That's too fast. Like, I'm not thinking about marriage.
That could run away somebody.
You know, you don't want to do it then, but I say if he thinking about sex and that's your mindset to be married, you need to go ahead and tell him.
I got it now.
Straight up. Yeah. Straight up. You need to tell him straight up, just be like, look, I'm not trying to say I want to get married now, but later on down the line, this need to lead to marriage.
Can I interrupt real quick?
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I feel you on that part. I feel like at least if you're sharing your body with somebody, if you're allowing this person to be in the most intimate spots in your body because they are going inside of you, right. If you're sharing that particular intimate moment, I think the least that you can do is hey, look, this is what I want to do. I'm not trying to say that you might be, you might not be, but this is a very, very important step.
Oh, hold on. We was already boyfriend and girlfriend.
What happened?
Lakeisha.
You asking?
We was boyfriend and girlfriend.
We were boyfriend and girlfriend for how long?
for man some years. Like what?
We about to be
10?
Together for about 20 years now.
Yeah,
for about 17 actually, 16.
Yeah,
I don't know.
about 15. 18. No, 16 years, boyfriend and girlfriend. She hung in there, y'all. She was a trooper.
Yeah.
Now go ahead.
Anyway, I didn't know it was that hard. Okay, no, it's like.
You know what? Just come on.
All right, no, wait. What was I saying? I'm sorry. Yeah. If you are choosing, if both of you guys are consenting adults, have gotten tested. Let's just do this correct. If you are consenting adults and have gotten tested, because nowadays you just gotta, you gotta test everybody. Yeah. Honestly, you gotta test the seat before you sit down and go potty. Right. So
how you do that?
You don't. I'm just saying. Right. But you're consenting adults. You've gotten tested, and all that jazz, and you want to go ahead and go further with this. Like, look, let me tell you something real quick about myself. If you haven't already discussed it, this is what I want to do in life. This is where I want to be in life. And whether you guys are here for being married or not, or just having a good time and seeing where it goes, right. Both of you guys need to connect head to head.
Right.
Instead of head to head.
Right. Okay. So, yeah, you have to tell him straight up. I say, right when he's trying to go to sex, right when he's talking about it, or
she.
Wow.
I don't get the big deal. Why can't women have a sex drive?
Hey, we didn't discuss this. This is something she brought on her own.
I really don't think it's a big deal. Like, men, I don't know what that stigma is. Like, men have to be the only people to initiate sex all the time. Like, women can't have a sex drive.
You can.
And we just gonna be like, oh, well, it was me. Let me knit my sweater.
What I'm doing is, we're talking about
a
woman, a man asking her. We talking about a man asking her. If he's talking like he want to have sex, that's the time you should be telling him, look, I need this. You trying to be with me, but first of all, we need to be boyfriend and girlfriend or something.
If that's what you want to do, yeah.
Especially if you're that type of woman where you respect yourself enough to be married, you need to be at least a boyfriend and girlfriend. If you can't get that far, then you can forget marriage.
Well, what if we already discussed that.
And so, yeah, if you can't get that far with the dude that you with, be real with yourself.
If you just want to smash, you just want to smash.
No.
No?
Be real with yourself. If you want to get married, tell that man you want to get married.
Okay.
Don't play around with it. Don't play with yourself. Don't play with that man.
And if he's not with it, then what?
If he's not with it, a gain is a gain and a loss is a loss.
So you just gonna chalk it.
If he's gone, if he's like, oh, I'm good, let him go. Because then he's out of the way of the one who do want to marry.
Okay.
You want to let him get out the way. So you can get the man that do want to marry you. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't get the man that do want to marry you and he's in the way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to get the ones that don't want to go that route out the way if you want the one that you want. Or if one is looking at you and thinking about marriage. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? And so, and also, you have to, I say, when it comes to sex, telling, immediately you should be talking about, like, it need to lead to that. When it comes, I say at least a month or 2 months. Mm-hmm. Within a month or 2 months, if he's still interested and he's still dealing with you, talk to that man about marriage. You know what I'm saying? Just be like, just see if it's even on his mind or if he ever thought of it. Mm. You know what I'm saying? Especially if that's what you want. If that's what you want, you gotta talk to that man about that. Because if you with a man that ain't even thinking about that, it's not leading to that. He's never gonna go to marriage. I'm gonna tell you what it is. Not unless he start going to church. That's the only way he gonna go to marriage.
Won't he bring it to your knees?
You know, unless
Won't
he
he
start
do it,
going to
Jesus?
church. But other than that, you might not even. You might, if he ain't talking about it, you're not gonna get there.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's not his intent.
Or
That's not his mindset.
if you talk about it and he's like feeling a little unease about it, just for you talking about it, dude, you should let that man go if he wanna leave.
Let's answer this question real quick.
Okay.
Do you guys wish? And hi, Lakeisha. This is your question. Do you guys wish you guys just would have been a boyfriend or girlfriend, or are you happy that you are married? Question.
Oh yeah, no, I already answered that.
Oh, I didn't even see it. Oop.
But let me see.
Well, I'm happy that I'm married. Yes.
Okay.
Glory.
And then also you gotta show yourself to be wife-like. You gotta show yourself to be a wifey.
Example.
Okay.
Come on, man.
If that man got kids, even if they ain't your kids, you know what I'm saying? Show that you can be a good mother to that man's kids, or to show that you wife like. Cook for that man. Cook for that man. Rub his belly if he need the rubbing. I know I need a lot of rubbing. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. That's going somewhere.
I'm finna get it, y'all.
But
it's all right.
Rub his shoulders. Show him, that I'm gonna take care of you. Like if you going through some stress, let me release some of that tension on your body. Show him that
you're gonna be that
care
comfort
for him. And then not only that, you know what I'm saying? Clean up around the house. In his house.
What if he doesn't? Wait a minute. What if he doesn't? Well, okay, I get you. What if y'all don't live together?
If y'all don't live, clean up in his house. Just be like, hey, you need me to clean up.
But wait a
bit?
second. Hold on now. Okay, now this
because he's looking
here.
For somebody that's gonna take care of the house.
I understand that, but
if he's not around.
Look. Okay, but look, I get that. I get that part. But nigga, if you nasty to begin with, come on here. Come on now. If I'm coming over your house and you got dirty drawers and all this other type of stuff, you ain't even cleaned up your own house, then I would have to check myself. Is this who I want to be married to? I'm not about to be sitting up here and I clean up the house. I got a job too, or maybe not. And I, clean up the house and do whatever I need to do. And you just gonna come over here and expect for me to clean up for you all the time.
I mean, that's your decision whether you want that type of man in your life.
Please listen, it's a
that is your decision.
It's a twofer. Look, no one's made.
If this is a man that you do want in your life, you should take that chance to do that. Especially
then chalk it up to the game, honey.
Listen, especially. If you want a husband, especially you want to see yourself to be wife-like.
Okay, but
if you trying to be a wifey.
Okay, can I say something real quick?
Okay.
Do you think that because it just sounds like to me like you're saying, it just sounds like you're saying like, listen, he's messy. But I mean, he sure is husband material, girl. I might as well chalk it up to the game. Cause I mean, he just nasty. But I mean, I need a husband. So
no, I ain't saying that. I'm saying it's.
Does that sound like it's about right?
I'm not.
Because it sounds like it's about right. Like you gonna be the nasty of nasty. Ain't had no home training. Had home training, just didn't listen to nobody. And I gotta come up over your house and clean your drawers, do your dishes, and rub your belly and feed you some food. Meanwhile, I go back to my spotless, clean White House, and and I'm spent because I sat up there and did all for you.
Well, I'm not saying that. I'm saying if that's what you want. Now, if you see that and you decide that that's what you want in your life, that's on you. You're going to be doing a whole lot of cleaning, sister. You're going to be doing a whole lot of cleaning because that's what you wanted in your life.
Jesus.
Because you wanted to be his wife. I mean, if that's your decision, that's your decision. Your decision is your decision. Yeah. But I'm telling you, show yourself to be wife-like.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Do things that like, especially if you see this man being husband-like. You look at him like, oh man, this man is a husband. I can see myself being with him for the rest of my life.
What is being a husband?
What is being a husband?
Yeah. Because you explain what's being a wife. Come on here.
Well, I don't know what's being a husband.
How you don't know what's being a husband? You are a husband.
I am a husband.
So what do you...
I don't know what their perspective of a husband is.
What is your perspective? Because you gave us
my
perspective on a wife.
of a husband.
Come on.
Is a man that's going to take care of his family. That's going to bring home the money to his woman.
Okay.
Make sure things is taken care of in the house and protect his woman when it's time for protection.
Okay.
And make them difficult decisions that need to be made over the household. That is a man.
What about covering?
A husband.
Covering over the household?
Everything.
Praying in the household?
Covering, praying. I believe in all of that. I believe that, you know what I'm saying, a man will put God first.
Okay.
A real man will put God first. That's my
okay.
That's my mindset.
There you go.
On a husband, a good husband.
What I'm talking.
Because you can be a husband, but you can be a good husband. All right.
Okay.
All right. That is my mindset on it. For those who got a different mindset about it, I'm sorry. That's just my mindset.
He need a little help.
That's my opinion. All right.
He need a little help.
But to go back to what I'm saying, show yourself to be wife-like. There's an opportunity while you around this man. Show yourself to be wife-like, especially if you speaking up, talking about marriage. If you speaking up, talking about marriage, that man is looking at you. He might not be saying nothing in the beginning, but he's watching you. He's saying to himself, "Is she like a wife? Can I see her to be my wife? If I can't see her to be my wife, why would I marry her? You know what I'm saying?
Is she different from what I've seen?
Right. Why would I marry her? And not only that, I got kids. Is she showing herself to be motherly to my kids
and not jealous over the ex-wife or the baby mother, and know how to treat them the same? Right.
If you ain't showing yourself to be motherly over his kids,
that's the thing.
He's not gonna look at you like, oh, that's. I can't. She look at her kids more better than my kids. Why? Why am I gonna have her to be the mother of my?
You might mistreat my children.
Right. So he's watching all of that.
Got it.
He's watching. He might not say nothing. He's not gonna tell you that, but he's watching, and he's judging you secretly, without you even knowing. You know. And then if you see yourself still being a person that he trying to smash on. Then you know where you stand. You know you ain't finna go that route. It'll have to be God that take him to that route where he want to marry you. But if you ain't showing yourself to be that, then he's not gonna do it. He's not gonna do it. Okay, so you have to show yourself, put yourself in that, show yourself like you're a wife, and show yourself motherly, and you can handle yourself around his friends and family. He gotta be able to see that in order for him to be like, oh, that's my wife. I want this in my life for the rest of my life. I want her in my life for the rest of my life. That can be my wife. She can be my wife. I'm thinking about marrying her. Now he's going to start thinking about it. He might not tell you, because us as men, we're quiet about things. We just sit back and we watch you. We watch you. And not only that, we
observant.
Right. We let you be who you want to be. If you trying to be that nasty girl, sometimes, we'll let you be that nasty girl, depending on what kind of man you dealing with. But then you got some men that will step up and just be like, look, I don't need you acting like that. I don't need you being like that. Can you change? Can you do this? If that man's saying something real, listen to that man. Because, us as men, we need a woman, especially if we're going to be the head over the household, to listen to us. So if you're not going to be listening, and this man looking at you like, dang, she ain't going to listen, then he's going to be like, you know what? I don't see her as wife-like. I don't see her to be that. Marquita Davis. Proverbs 31. Put the scripture down because I forgot what Proverbs 31 is.
I mean, first off, we got a Bible, though. Ain't that a shame?
Treat them as your own.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on, how do I do this? Wait. But go ahead, continue, baby.
Yeah. But yeah.
Ain't that a shame? Sorry.
We listening to this.
Go ahead. Don't worry about it.
But yeah, you gotta understand that that's what it is. You know, we don't got all the answers. I don't got all the answers. I'm just speaking from a man's perspective. That's what he's looking at, and he's watching you, and he's trying to see if you can be a wife. You know, because it makes no sense to make you a wife and you're not acting like a wife.
How can a man make you? Well, hold on. Let me not say that. I was gonna say, how can a man make you a wife? But
okay. You gotta show yourself.
Can you have wife tendencies and or wife mindset without being married?
You can. That's what I'm saying. Like, show yourself to be a wife. Show you know. And if you don't understand how to be one, talk to a friend, talk to a family member that is married.
I gotta intercede. Hold on.
Okay.
Talk to a family member and a friend that's been married, but also evaluate their life to make sure that they're happy. Because you could talk to a little bitter person. That's just on the brink.
Let the truth be told,
nigga, I can't stand him. I can't wait till he die, girl.
You're not gonna be happy throughout the whole marriage.
That's very true.
That's a fairy tale. That's
ain't a lie from the pit.
This is
what you been? Oh,
this ain't
Lord.
no Cinderella.
He's the wind beneath my wings, Jesus. He just make it. No,
you're not gonna be completely happy. You're gonna be happy,
yeah,
but it's not gonna be like, oh, I'm happy all the time. You're just not. That's not true. For those who have not been married before, that's not true.
But you but you do have those ones that's really going through it, and that will give you the wrong advice.
Right,
I think you would have to have discernment too. Like, you would have to literally be like, okay, God, send me somebody.
That's true.
That, like, literally send me somebody.
That's true.
That will have the right mindset and that I could go to, because I really don't want to go to just any old body, even if they're in the church or they work in the ministry, because they could just have the worst marriage and they could just be cheating with everybody and the youth ministry too. I just need you to get it together and help me. Send me somebody to talk to.
Yeah, Lord. Yeah.
Shut up. Send me somebody to talk to that has the right mindset and that could guide me to where I need to be. Not guide me to a guy or to a woman, but to a mindset to where I'm like, okay, let me get this together.
That's true.
Let me ask you a question real quick. Now, I'm still stuck on this whole cleaning the house situation that we was talking about beforehand. Now, I probably am gonna go with this, but I have a quick question. So, okay, we back. All right. So, with being in a relationship and trying to find, it says, when is it time for a woman to talk about marriage? If I'm a woman and I'm not married, if I'm a woman and I'm just like, oh my God, I just want a relationship, be married. Oh my God. And I personally don't have, I'm not living the way that I would want. Meaning, like, I'm out there just doing it to whoever wants me. I'm living filthy. I'm not taking care of my money. I don't know how to deal with money. I'm just doing it and buying any and everything that I want to buy. Do you think if you want to have that mindset to be married, do you think that you have to be ready as far as my finances, as far as my house and my cleaning technique, as far as who I am as an individual? You know what I mean? Do you think that I should be prepared for a husband, other than just being like, oh, I need a captain saving me, I need somebody to save me from myself?
No, you should be prepared. You should have yourself together. As a woman, you should have yourself together. To me, I feel like, you shouldn't be like see yourself as a woman. Show yourself as a woman that can take care of business. A wise man and a man that got his stuff together. They gonna look at you and they like, okay, I want this woman. This woman know how to take care of business. She can handle her own without me. Because that man might have to go somewhere and go take care of some business somewhere. He want to make sure that his woman can take care of business
without him
when
there.
He's not around, in his absence. You know, and so if you can show yourself to be that way and take care of yourself, that gives you more pluses to be a wife. You know, because every man is looking for that. You know, even the ones that ain't about nothing. It's looking for that man. So looking for that woman. It's looking for that type of woman. Because he over there like, maybe she can take care of me. Yes. But yeah, you know, so have yourself to be like that. You know, always be that woman that taking care of yourself and doing what you're doing and having your stuff already established before a man come around, so he can see that
have yourself ready,
right? That you strong and that you can hold your own. So that'll make him look at you like, okay, it's gonna be easy to move with her. You know, I know that our income as far as money or things being taken care of, she responsible. Easy to move. To take care of these situations when I'm not around. So yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, hopefully we answered a lot of things and we said a couple of things. And
this is our first live, y'all. Expect more in the future, please.
Yeah, stay with us. You know, it's gonna get crazy if you guys stay with us. Tell your friends about us. Tell your friends about us. Tell your family about us.
Right.
Stay with us. Leave more comments. Let us hear what you got to say about this subject. You know, you might you might show somebody something, or somebody might read what you saying about it and might get some understanding about it and learn something from it. Or we might read it and learn more about it too. You know, we don't know everything. We just don't hear talking.
Right.
Just talking with friends and family. Share this. Share. Please share. Share with somebody that you love. Share with somebody you trying to help.
Yeah.
And also for people that's on YouTube, subscribe. I'm not going to say it no more.
That's good. Yes.
One more. Subscribe.
I can't. All right, you guys. You guys have a great Sunday.
And we love you. That's why we doing this.
All right.
All right.
Bye, guys.